You used to put your little iPod right here and you get this video of his butt talking. It was just all, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Elliot. He finally got a camera and now he has a story.
So I have this friend named Curtis, and he's probably going to kill me for saying this, but I met him through Craigslist. It was one of those purely platonical things where he just said, you know, I need friends, and he replied to me and he said, I need friends too, so let's be friends. And we met at the Home Depot. It was awesome. Turns out that Curtis was a photographer, so I was going around with him and taking pictures with him, and they were all artsy pictures, and it was amazing. Some of his photographs have me like in silhouette with this umbrella that we found on the side of the street that I still have to this day because it's an amazing umbrella. We would go to the film festival films, we would go to art house films, we would go to the Grand Illusion all of the time. We saw a lot of movies together. Every once in a while he would take me out to lunch. We'd just go have dinner and a movie. And then I would go home, he would go home his separate ways. I remember one time we were at a photo shoot with the model, and I was like, you're going to put me in the same car with the model? I'll be in a trunk, I don't care. And then he started to get into college, so he had less and less time to hang out. Every once in a while he would message me and say, hey, there's this Crispin Glover film festival going on, you want to join us? And I was like, I would love to, but I don't have any money. And he's like, okay, maybe next time. And that was like maybe the last year or so. He was really busy with school. He was learning to like cut up eyeballs or something like that. And I was like, that sounds crazy. He's like, yeah, it kind of is. And then I started doing my YouTube thing, and I started reading books on YouTube. And I was rating the books on Goodreads, and what I didn't know was Goodreads wasn't asking me to friend these people, it was asking me to recommend this book that I just read it to all of my friends. And he just happened to be on the list before I realized my mistake. And he messaged me and he's like, hey man, I have all these books and I'm getting rid of them. And I was like, he was like, maybe you should like look through the list, and if you see anything you like, you know, I'll bring it on over. I was like, okay, that sounds awesome. And I'm like looking through the list, and I'm like, yeah, these are kind of cool. This one's kind of awesome. And then I see the one that I recommended him, and I was like, you should read this. And he's like, I really don't have time. I was like, okay, but you know, you should try to if you ever do. And he's like, okay, that's fine. And then I see like his favorite series, his favorite movie series, which was The Ring. I don't know if you're familiar with the movie series The Ring, but like you watch a video and it's really creepy and scary, and then you get a telephone call and it says you have 7 days to live. And it's like, and it was his favorite series, and so I was like, why are you getting rid of this book, or in this book, and this book? And he's like, I have 3 days, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll take those. And he's like, when can I bring them over? And I was like, well, I got kind of a cold right now, so maybe wait until that's all done with. And then we started talking about Cloverfield Lane. And he was like, yeah, I really liked it. I was like, yeah, I did too. And then, like 2 days later, he's like, are you better yet? Because I really want to drop these books off. I was like, yeah, sure. And he comes over. He has this grocery bag full of books, and he's like, I even tossed in some graphic novels for you. I was like, awesome, I love comics. And we stand at my door, and I ask him what he's doing, and he's like, I'm gonna go out to dinner. And I said, oh, that's cool. And I said, but I didn't offer to go with him because I was still feeling really groggy from my cold. If I had known, I think things would have been a lot different. We stand there for a bit, and he talks about how he just graduated and how he's looking for work. I was like, that's awesome, man, you'll find it. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat now. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I bring the books inside and I'm organizing them. And then like 3 days later, I'm on Facebook. And I'm scrolling through my feed and I see this message, and it's not from one of my friends, it's from one of his. And it says, I will always miss you, brother. And then I see another and it says, I just lost the best person in my life. And then I see another and it's from his mother and it's like, we're having a memorial service. Curtis killed himself. And I break down inside. And the thing was that I found the most discouraging was in all of my YouTube videos, I was talking about depression. And I was talking about if you're depressed, if you're hurting, tell someone. And I'm putting it out there to the world, but I never told my friend. I never told any of my friends. And it just really hurt that I never told them. I guess the only lesson that I can learn from this is if you are hurting, please talk to someone. It doesn't matter who. Just please talk to someone. Thank you.
Thank you, Elliot.